Hi folks, welcome back to Edible Whole Foods. I've got two Davids with me today. I've got David Landau, who is the Durham Specialty Foods team leader, and David Faircloth, who you know from over the North Raleigh store, who's our wine geek. And we're going to try to sort of upgrade your holidays a little bit. Oh gosh, that's that H word that we've really got to be thinking about now. But one of the simplest ways to entertain is with cheese and wine. Even if you're just having a family over or whatever, so build me a cheese platter.
Yeah. The first thing I always ask is, what do you like? Because that's always important to get something that you're going to enjoy, that your guests are going to enjoy.
I like it all, though.
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people don't, though. So I try to, make a good spread. It has an assortment of maybe some strong stuff, some mild stuff, some goat. First thing I like to do is start off with something softer, something a little milder, like a brie. Right now we have this great brie from Chapel Hill Creamery. It's called Carolina Moon. It goes great with other things like honey, jellies, jams, pepper jelly, chutneys. Good kind of blank slate for different things you want to put on it.
Okay. All right. What else did you get? What else we got here?
Also picked out another local cheese from Goat Lady Dairy in Climax, North Carolina. And this is the Smoky Goat Round. It's their award-winning smoked goat cheese. It has a light applewood smoke on it. So that's a good one for people who say they don't like goat cheese. Next, I would probably go to something fairly familiar, but with a little bit of a twist, like we have here Cabot cloth-bound cheddar. So everyone knows what cheddar tastes like. Everyone's had a cheddar. But this one is a single farm, traditional British-style cloth-bound cheddar that's cave-aged for a year. A little more earthy, a little more sweet. I like that one with stuff that's a little bit salty to kind of accentuate that sweetness.
Yeah.
Like some olives or salami. Next, I have another cheese aged in those same caves. This is called Alpha Tolman. It's a new cheese from Jasper Hill Dairy in Vermont. And this is sort of an Alpine Swiss style cheese. It'll be maybe a little bit more nutty, a little bit more earthy, slightly funky. Sort of like a Gruyere Swiss cheese. Kind of a sweet, fruity, nutty. Great for cooking too. It melts really well. It's one of my favorites for like gratins and casseroles.
French onion soup?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Quiche, fondue. It's a great one to cook with.
You got a blue.
Next we have a blue cheese, Stilton, kind of a holiday winter classic. This is a British blue cheese. I like this one because it's fairly buttery and not too hard or crumbly, but it has this nice almost kind of cheddariness to it that people can relate to.
That's very creamy for a blue.
Yeah.
Very creamy for a blue. Now, you were going to show me a trick with blue cheese.
I love blue cheese with honey. Really, I love all cheese with honey. It's a pretty perfect pair for cheese, but something you can do to kind of make your guests impressed and fancy your cheese plate a little bit is just drizzle a little honey over everything. Sweetness and blue cheese go great together.
All right, now, Mr. Faircloth.
Yes, sir.
I bet you've got some wines that are going to go with all these things.
I got some great wines. And of course, Fred, as you know, I'm always a big fan of whether you're having a full dinner party or just an evening of fine cheeses, crackers, different accoutrements. I'm a big fan of starting off the evening with some bubbly. And so I'm going to start off with one of our favorite bubblies here at Whole Foods, and that's the de Champcenny Cremant de Loire. Cremant de Loire wines are generally blends of Chenin Blanc, Chardonnay. Very often a little Cabernet Franc is added. And I think this is going to be a perfect pairing for all of the cheeses, but most especially for the Carolina Moon from Chapel Hill Creamery and the Smoky Round from Goat Lady. I think both of those cheeses...
You going to drink with me, David?
Absolutely. Very well. You got some nice fatty content from the Carolina Moon, and you also have a little bright apple citrus acidity from the Cremant de Loire. They balance each other nicely. They play off of each other.
I'm pretty perfect together.
Yeah. A bunch of other wines here, like the Circe Côte de Rhône, has a nice Kirsch cherry flavor to it. A little bit of smoky undercurrent, which again would play off the Smoky Round, but robust enough to go with the Alpha Tolman or the Cabot Cloth-bound. And then lovely Nobellum Chardonnay, a little unoaked Chardonnay from France,
which
has a nice fruit-driven presence without being sweet, and sees a little bit of malolactic fermentation, giving it a slightly creamy backbone. Great with any of these cheeses, especially again the Smoky Round and definitely the Alpha Tolman. Any of these would be very welcome at a holiday party.
Look, there's so much more to Whole Foods than just fresh produce. There's fabulous cheeses, fabulous wines. These people want to teach you what they know, and they've been well-trained, and they've got great palates. Talk to these folks, get to know them, make them your best friend, enjoy your shopping experience, and most of all, enjoy your eating experience. Guys, thank you so much. This is a wonderful platter.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.